Inor 1 just dropped a Naraka Bladepoint, and in my opinion, this dude has the weirdest name in the game, but he's also one of the most fun to play characters that's ever been released. His F skills are unique, and his ultimate is a bit like a fast Yueshon with a bigger moveset, so today we're going to go over 4 key elements to help you succeed with this character. I just recently did the official Naraka 101 tutorial for him that should be posted on the website soon. These are little starter guides designed to help new players understand all the mechanics of the characters and weapons, and I've personally contributed the guides for Viper and Faria, as well as the weapon guides for Nunchucks, Dagger, Fan, Dual Halberds, Hung Sword, Fist Blades, Flying Knives, Repeating Crossbow, and Pistol. I've also done Naraka's videos covering new Showdown chapters and other extraneous game modes like the recent Rift Traversal. But enough about me, let's focus now on Inor 1. Number 1. Thundermark. Understanding the Thundermark in Inor's ultimate is key to maximizing his potential damage output and time spent controlling enemies. Let's first look at all the ways to apply a mark. In his ultimate form, Inor 1's horizontal and vertical attack chains are both 2-hit chains, and the second horizontal in a chain applies the Thunder Mark to an enemy. Inor's jump horizontal counts as the first in a chain, but you can follow up on any jump horizontal with another horizontal to apply a Thunder Mark if you have a fully charged Thunder Meter, which is this bar around the reticle. If the Thunder Meter is not full, a mark cannot be applied with horizontal chain ender. The horizontal after a vertical does not count for applying the Thunder Mark. If you land a neutral or jump horizontal, the horizontal chain ender is guaranteed. Inor's F skill in both of his ultimates also applies a Thunder Mark, and this can be done regardless of the Thunder Meter's current charge. The Thunder Meter is fully drained upon landing his special stab attack, which we'll call the Execute. To do the Execute, you must hit a Thunder Marked target with a vertical attack that is not the vertical chain ender. Vertical chain ender does not trigger the Execute on marked targets. Jump vertical, however, does trigger the Execute. Even though it feels faster, jump vertical is about the same speed as neutral vertical, but neither attack really tracks the enemy, which is what makes this character so hard to use on controller. Since you have to use so much raw aim to land the attacks, I find jump vertical very easy to set up and execute with, since it has a predictable distance, but all of his attacks are fast, with long active frames, and they have generous hitboxes. The spear throw confirms an aerial vertical if you're airborne and in range, and confirms a neutral vertical from the ground. The jump vertical actually travels a set distance regardless of how high up in the air Inor is. Use this to hit players hiding in trees or trying to stay in the air as long as possible with grapples. There's one more attack that triggers the Execute, and that is the Lightning Spear teleport in his second ultimate. This acts as a neutral vertical, setting up the Execute, but teleporting to the spear immediately ends the ability and makes it go on cooldown, so use this wisely or you could potentially waste your opportunity to mark multiple enemies in the 10 seconds that the spear can be rethrown. The spear throw is incredibly useful for catching people who are trying to run away, especially if they are trying to grapple or scale rush from a round pillar surface, since these actions cause a brief pause that makes it easy for Inor or a teammate to land a spear throw on an enemy. Number 2. Ultimate Movement. Most of the time, when Inor 1 uses his ultimate in a team fight, the enemies are likely to try to run away or at least stay away from Inor's ult as much as possible, so let's go over Inor's movement in his ultimate. Inor can double jump in his ultimate, and he can dodge midair, but dodging in the ult costs over 50% of the stamina bar. Dodging midair lets Inor double jump again if he does it near the end of the dodge animation, but if you wait too long to jump, you can only get a single jump after midair dodge, so be quick with the first jump after dodge. Inor can also throw his lightning spear in the air, and doing so lets him double jump again afterwards. So to get max height with Inor, try this. Double jump, dodge, double jump, throw spear, double jump, dodge, double jump, and you can dodge and double jump again after the stamina recovers just a bit. Use these strategies to elevate yourself when enemies are trying to run away vertically by grappling high in the air, or if they're sitting in a tree, you can use this method to get an aerial vertical attack on them. Whenever you mark someone with the horizontal chain, most people try to immediately roll up and dodge away, You can pretty reliably catch this action by dodging sideways after the mark attack and immediately doing a vertical attack. This will lead right into an execute, so to avoid this when facing an Inor wand, do not immediately roll up and dodge away after getting marked by horizontal chain. Wait after rolling up and see what he's trying to hit you with. You can't reliably dodge the horizontal attacks on reaction, but you can reliably avoid the vertical attacks that get you executed, except for the active ability teleport. There is no reacting to that. Number 3, ultimate scaling. Alright, let's quickly cover how important scaling Inor's ultimate can be. Inor's ultimate health scales with his health and his armor. With no armor and no health soul jades, his ultimate has 1.9 bars of health, with full bars having 1000 HP, so this lands him at about 1900 base health. When he has max health from soul jades, so 48% health, he gains almost an entire extra bar of health in his ultimate. The same is true with gold armor. He gains almost an entire extra bar of health with gold armor. So with max health jades and red armor, his health bar looks to be around 4500, which makes him very hard to kill in his ultimate since he can also be very hard to hit. His ultimate damage on every attack scales up by 20% per rarity. Though at gold weapon, his attacks are doing 60% more than when he has gray ultimate damage scaling. Inor Wand's team will greatly benefit from giving him armor and weapon scaling. Number 4, F Skill Utilization. For this final section, we'll talk about Inor's active F skills. His first skill is decent for solos, but doesn't have as much usefulness in team modes when compared to his second skill. F1 instantly refills his stamina and empowers his dodging, and gives him access to a gold focus attack that can be used to extend some combos, but mostly is better for winning neutral and starting a combo, which is why it's the solo skill. The instant stamina refresh can be huge, and its combo potential makes it pretty fun to use. For Inor's second skill, there is a bit more that goes into maximizing its potential. Like F1, F2 has instant startup gold focus, so it can be used pseudo-defensively to interrupt soft troop combo strings. The stagger is not long enough to start a combo off of F2, but sometimes you can catch your enemy off guard with it, and then the skill can be activated again at the end of the combo for an extra 480 damage with a gold weapon, which is the same amount of damage as a Shiol F2. For now, this is my new main character, so I'll surely have more videos on Inor Wand coming up in the near future. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and if I missed an important tip or you just want to share some feedback or make a video suggestion, make sure to leave that in a comment below. I hope you enjoyed this video, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one.